back to the channel. This is the first time you're seeing this, but this is like our third, fourth, somewhere in there time filming this. It was out of focus, it was blurry, then the SIM card was full. So we're trying again. But today we have a special guest. This is my cousin Shirley.
Hi.
She's in the middle of finals, so everybody say a prayer for her and thank her very much for being here because, well, she should be studying right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But okay, so our family, we are the biggest Christmas people. We are all 100% obsessed. Like, the day after Halloween, we're playing Christmas music. It's all about Christmas. Not that we forget about Thanksgiving at all. We just... we make them one big holiday. Because we love Christmas so much and it goes by so quickly.
Not enough time. Not enough time.
Exactly. So today we're doing a Christmas tag video and I've got the questions on my phone and we're just gonna get started. So, favorite song? And these are Christmas stuff, so favorite Christmas song.
My favorite Christmas song is What Child Is This?
Okay. Mine is Do You Hear What I Hear? I love that song. I love like the older, like the Perry Como versions. The Whitney Houston version's really good too.
Oh yeah.
But that's just one of my favorites.
Whitney, so.
No. Yeah. And we made these questions up ourselves, but we didn't like think about them. So like 5 minutes before we started filming, we were like, okay, what's your favorite? All right, next, favorite drink.
That's a hard one. Because I don't like eggnog. Like that's everybody's go-to.
Right.
Not me.
I like eggnog, but my favorite Christmas drink is one that our grandma makes. And our grandma makes this punch,
that is so good.
Specifically for Christmas, but usually anytime the family gets together, we've now convinced her to bust it out.
A version.
A version, yeah.
Not the Christmas version.
But the Christmas version is like this fruit punchy, limey, lemonade-y concoction with sherbet in it. And then like soda or ginger ale or I don't know. It's different every time though, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she doesn't have a recipe. But I love it. It's my favorite thing to have at this time of year. Other than like the eggnog and the cocoa and the blah blah blah. Okay.
I didn't say mine.
Oh.
But I
didn't. Okay, so what's your favorite?
I think my favorite is wassail.
Wassail.
Yeah. It's like apple cidery, spicy.
I've never had wassail. I know what wassail is, but I've never had wassail.
There at my mom's whenever we had it.
No.
What?
I've never had a wassail before. I've had cider, like spice, like I've had cider with like cinnamon in it, but
it's a little bit different than cider with cinnamon, but it's really good. I think that's my favorite.
All right, favorite food.
Oh, goodness.
Not including desserts, but favorite food.
That's a hard one. Christmas specific?
Yeah.
Is there it?
I don't know.
Because we kind of do the same foods for Thanksgiving.
Our family does the same like foods for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter with small variations in there. The one thing I always looked forward to as a kid that we get now, but I didn't get when I was younger, was my grandmother's baked macaroni and cheese and her greens.
Yes, I was going to say the baked mac and cheese was probably it. Or something sweet potato, whether it's pie or the sweet potato.
But that's dessert, and this is
not
dessert.
Pie. Okay, then like the casserole stuff or just like candy yams, like Mom would make, our grandma would make. I think that's probably my favorite.
Okay, favorite dessert. Pound cake!
Oh, sweet potato pie. That's easy.
I hate sweet potato anything.
I love sweet potato. How can you hate sweet potato?
Pound cake. The pound cake comes in only for like Christmas. Sometimes Easter, but really
you can ask
it's
for
Christmas.
For your birthday cake too.
Really? Well, yeah, true. But it's usually like Christmas staple.
Yeah, it's so good.
And it's like 100-year-old family recipe that
adds pounds. But it's so good. You just eat it anyway.
It's delicious. Okay, favorite Christmas memory. Oh, I know mine.
Okay.
I was like, I was younger. I was between like 9 and 13, and I was really, really sick this Christmas. And our family, when we were younger, before our grandfather passed away, our whole family would get together at our grandparents' house, and we would have Christmas on Christmas Day there. But I was so sick. I had like strep throat, and I didn't want to miss Christmas. I was so tired. I wasn't contagious anymore, but I was just really sick.
Side note.
Sorry, no, I wasn't contagious. Give it to the family. But I was really, really ill, and my grandmother made me like this she took like Jell-O and put it in hot water for me to drink because it's all I could have because my throat hurt so bad. And then my grandfather let me sit in his chair. So he has this like huge kind of a bucket chair, only it was like square, and only he sat in it at Christmas. But he let me sit in it, and he sat in it with me and held me. So that is probably my favorite Christmas memory. I was deathly ill, but the part that made it great was that my grandparents were taking care of me.
I would say probably one of my favorites was, I don't even know how old I would have been then. Probably like 4th grade, when my brother and I were, probably about 4th grade. We were upstairs, and my parents were wrapping our Christmas gifts downstairs, and we were supposed to stay upstairs in our house. And we were both sleeping in my room because it was Christmas Eve. We just wanted to do that. And I'm older, and I was like, why don't you go down and get on the steps and just peek and see if you can see anything. And so we both went, but then he went down the lowest on the steps because he was little. And then he came, my parents like moved. I don't think they saw us, but they just moved, and we got scared. So we took off back up into our room, and he was like, I saw wheels, because he really wanted to skateboard that year. And he's like, I saw green wheels, I saw green wheels. So he was really excited, and he thought he already knew he got a skateboard. So I'd say that's probably my favorite one, because just with my brother.
An honorable mention for me is when my whole family went to Disney. That would probably come in first. So like me, my 9 siblings, and my mom and dad, we all went to Disney in 2010. And the only reason that doesn't come in first is because the grandparents take precedent over everything.
That is true. That is true.
Okay, next question is favorite Christmas tradition. I have one.
Go ahead. I'm thinking.
Mine is actually new. So my parents used to get our Christmas tree every year on Christmas Eve. Being a child, that is torturous, especially when you love Christmas as much as we do. But that was just the tradition they had. We would get the tree and decorate it on Christmas Eve. Well, just this year after Thanksgiving, the whole family went to a tree farm, and we cut our own tree down and then brought it home and decorated it. So our new tradition is that we get the Christmas tree the day after Thanksgiving.
That is awesome.
I am
it's
so
about time.
excited. It's like 29 years going.
Jeez. I really don't know. I would say,
No.
My favorite Christmas tradition was me and my grandma decorating our tree together, because I grew up with my grandma living in her house, so we did that always every year. So I would say that's probably my favorite. Going down in the basement, pulling out all the Christmas decorations, testing which ones actually worked, and she had a very specific order that you had to place those on. They didn't have to be in the same exact spot, but they had to be in the same layer. Like all the lights first, then all the bulbs, and the icicles had to be put on one
by one,
because
my mother does the same
a
thing.
certain way, and that she knew exactly, and she could tell
if you
if you threw more on than one. So you just might as well go ahead and take your time and do it, rather than have to go back and take them off and replace them on the tree.
Yep.
So yeah, that definitely is one of my favorite.
Yep. That's a good one. Okay, favorite Christmas color. I know everybody's like full of red and green, but I think there are so many unique colors out there for Christmas.
Let's see. I honestly think purple. Runner-up would be blue, because I did last year for Christmas, I did blue and silver, and it was so pretty, and I really love that. It's a little bit different than just the typical red and green. But I think purple, I really like purple too, because it's kind of along with blue and like the color wheel.
Right. I think my favorite color that you can find at Christmas a lot is gold. You can rarely find gold things throughout the year, but at Christmas everything's like red and gold and I love being able to like find those little gold knickknacks at Christmas. So
that's true.
That's probably mine. Okay. Favorite, those are more traditional colors. Now we're gonna get into little more different questions coming up here soon, but not quite yet, but soon. Favorite Christmas cookie?
What cookies are traditionally just Christmas?
I have no idea. Lady Locks. Those are like a Christmas thing. Yeah, like lady fingers.
What are those, pizzelles? Are those Christmas?
Pizzelles are Christmas. Yeah.
But I don't like either one of those.
Peanut butter cookies, like the peanut butter blossoms, those are traditionally Christmas.
Yeah. There's separate peppermint cookies, but they're okay. I'm not really... I like peppermint, but as a cookie, not as much. I don't know. I'm trying to think of cookies that we... Oh! You know what? It's random. The little, like, tins, like, they're usually blue, I believe. And they're, like, Danish, maybe? Or something?
Yeah, something
they're
like
shortbread. Ththose cookies, and they'd be, like, in shapes of stars and different things, and they'd have, like, the red and green sprinkles on them. Those, I think, those take me memories, like, throughout the years. I've had those throughout the years, so that might probably be it.
I think my favorite is probably, like, I can only ever see them at Christmas. Well, baklava, actually. I know. You can't find baklava throughout the year as much. At Christmas, you can find it. And, I mean, if you want it, you have to go to, like, a specialty store or something. But you can find good baklava. And I know that's technically not a cookie, though. I guess that's, like, a dessert.
I'll let it pass.
We're gonna go with it. All right. Favorite Christmas movie?
Ooh.
And we can do one traditional and then one like more modern movie because you can't.
Okay. I would have to say my old movie. I already know you know which movie it's gonna be. Babes in Toyland. That would have to be my favorite. I used to make her watch it 8,000 times a year. Not only around Christmas time, all the time. I love that movie. And then a more recent movie, I guess, would be Polar Express. I love Polar Express. I even was given a bell from the Polar Express for my birthday present once, and that like made my day.
Oh.
I can still hear it ring, so hey. Yeah, so definitely Polar Express.
My favorite Christmas movie traditional is probably It's a Wonderful Life. Ooh. I love It's a Wonderful Life. And then my favorite, more modern, like newer Christmas movie, which you're gonna know.
I already know.
I've been watching this movie since last year. My sister introduced it to me. She was like, "This movie, you're gonna love it. It's totally you. The girl in it's you." And I watched it and I was like, "No, it's not. There's nobody. She's not gonna be like me." Yeah.
She just had me watch it a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, yes, this girl is definitely you. And she has tried to get me to watch it again and again every time I'm here. And
I watch it weekly, sometimes if not like daily. But it is 9 Lives of Christmas, and I think it's like a Hallmark.
Yeah.
I think it's a Hallmark Christmas movie, but I love it. It's so
They're perfect.
good.
Hallmark Christmas movies are literally perfect.
They are my favorite Christmas movies to watch. Like other than the old classics, are Hallmark Christmas movies because they're cheesy, they're corny. You know how they're gonna end.
Yes.
They make you feel good,
happy and warm inside, and then you need cookies and hot chocolate with them. Perfect.
And your fuzzy socks and the fuzzy blanket.
Yes.
Or like your nice cozy robe.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. A favorite gift ever?
The The first one that comes to mind would be my laptop, randomly, because I didn't even ask for a laptop that year, and we had opened all the gifts, and I thought, this was a great Christmas, and I wasn't expecting anything else. And my grandma looked behind the tree, and she's like, "Oh, there's one more gift. Who's this for?" Like, very nonchalant about it, and she's like, "Oh, this is for you." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I opened it, and it's a box, so I'm thinking, I was just not thinking laptop at all. And I opened it, and it's the brown box, and I'm like, I don't know what it is. And she's like, "Well, open the box." So I opened the box, and I start to pull it out, and I can just remember, like, the shock and, like, surprise that I had. I was like, "Are you serious? Are you serious?" She's like, "Yes, I'm serious." I was like, "But are you serious?" Like, I could not stop. I was like, "You have got to be kidding me." So that was just a really awesome surprise, and that's the first one that came to my mind.
Mine, I don't know. I've always gotten really awesome Christmas gifts. The one that pops to mind though is fuzzy. The one that pops into my mind like first is the iPod photo.
I knew it.
It was the first iPod to come in color, and then it was the first one that you could put pictures on, and it was like that thick.
Yes.
Loved that thing. I was asking for, and I mean, this is back when iPods were like
$1,000.
Yeah, it's back when iPods were a lot of money. I mean, I don't really know if they've gone down in price significantly, but an iPod back then cost as much as like an iPad does now. But I was just like, please, and it came in like the cube box. But I was like, "Oh, please, 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 please," and it was the last thing I got, and I was so excited. I was so proud of that.
I'm pretty positive I was there.
Yeah, you were.
Because I totally remember that. Yes. I knew that's what you were going to say.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Next is favorite Christmas scent.
There's one from Bath and Body Works that I really like. I forget what it's called, but it's like cranberry. It might be apple mixed. It's like a fruity frosted
cranberry.
Is that it?
Yeah. Frosted cranberries, I think.
I think it's that. But I thought there was something apple-y with it.
I have no idea.
I don't know. So
I don't know.
Cranberry, apple-y, one from Bath and Body Works that I can't think of the name. Maybe frosted cranberry. Not 100% sure. But I have like candles of it. I have like
soap,
hand soap of it. Maybe even lotion. It's really good. I really like it.
I like anything cinnamony. It's just like for Christmas in general, unless it's fresh baked cookies, just if it's cinnamony and scent, I'm all about it. Actually, there was one from Bath and Body Works last year called like cinnamon cupcake or cinnamon icing. I don't know, but it was like a little promo where if you bought this much, you got the little pedestal and the candle for like $15. And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll get it." And took it home and smelled it. I was done. It smells so good. I love that one. So that's my favorite scent. Did you ever believe in Santa?
No.
Nope.
Our parents were like, no, we're getting the credit for these gifts.
Nope, that guy.
Yeah, we bought these. So, like, I wouldn't say that I still was like, "Oh, Santa, it's Christmas." I knew Santa was a part of it, and I thought of him as a, like, fun character, like the same as I thought of Rudolph and the Easter Bunny, like, all those. Like, I thought they were fun, like Tooth Fairy. I knew it all came from our parents.
They were fun associations with Christmas, but we never thought that Santa brought the presents.
Came down our chimney and brought us our gifts. Like, we knew our parents were actually the ones who got it.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. Favorite reindeer? Rudolph!
I was thinking outside the box.
I just like Rudolph because of the Rudolph movie with the Island of Misfit Toys.
Yeah, that's a good one. I would say Dasher because I think he's the fastest.
Because his name is Dasher?
Because his name is Dasher. Nobody knows about Dasher. Maybe he has a good story behind him.
Oh, what about Vixen?
Bad. No.
Okay. What would your elf name be?
What?
How about you tell me what my elf name would be, and I will tell you what your elf name would be.
Okay. sugar cookie last name. Cinnamon sugar cookie.
Yours was gonna be cinnamon sugar jingle toes.
Think of that?
I don't know.
What was your process?
I was thinking because cinnamon's spicy and you've got a little bit of spice to your personality, and then sugar, you're a very kind, sweet person, and then you talked about the bell from Polar Express, so I was like, jingle toes!
Yeah, I went with cinnamon because of how you like the cinnamon scent and how you associate that with Christmas. And I was like, sugar cookie, just for some reason, just makes me think of you. Sugar cookie.
I like a good sugar cookie.
Yeah, exactly. So I went with.
I like a good cookie, period. Okay, and the last question is, what is one thing you want for Christmas this year?
You know, I don't know if it's getting older or what, but I don't have anything like crazy that stands out. I guess because we work and when we want things, we buy it ourselves mostly.
Right. Sadly, that's the same answer I have. I just, when I see something I want, I usually get it.
Even if I have to wait a little bit, you know, just
save up.
I end up getting it myself now.
But I did ask I'll always take makeup.
Given.
Makeup money. I did ask my mom for the Numi Octawand. It's like the curling iron base, and then you have like 8 interchangeable wands, and that sucker's like $300.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So I asked for that this year for my parents. And side note, I am 29, she's 28, and we still ask our parents and grandparents for Christmas gifts, and best believe they know better than to not give them to us.
Let's see. One thing that I want that I thought about getting for myself, but I'm okay if somebody else buys for me. I really, really love rose gold. I have a rose gold. My Michael Kors watch is that. I have other jewelry that's rose gold. So I really want a rose gold ring. And then I'm on a mission to find like an actual one that I want. I see a lot of them that are like crowns and stuff, and those are kind of juvenile, I guess, to me. Looking.
Did you try Tiffany? Like looking on the Tiffany's website?
I haven't. But I want a rose gold ring. Really
that would be cool. We definitely like gold and rose gold, because rose gold, copper's nice, but rose gold's like copper, but it's not.
Up a level.
Yeah, it's up a notch.
Yeah.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Shirley, for coming and taking time out from studying to hang out with us. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. The links will be below in the description bar. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already.
Subscribe. This girl is awesome. Watch her videos. I'm not just saying it because I'm her cousin.
Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will see you next time. Bye!